the city. Maybe you should try to you call. Pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson. Are you with me?
She is now on the Arby's payroll, is what is happening. And maybe Arby's is going to snap back to relevance now. Here she is in the new shirt that we saw her in this weekend. Hot girls eat Arby's. And apparently sizes small and large have already sold out on the Arby's web. This is a big day for Arby's.
Sophie Cunningham just flipped the WNBA on its head. She's not just dropping threes and grabbing boards. She's grabbing attention everywhere she goes. She's bold, beautiful, and playing the best basketball of her career. But the real story is her transformation from role player to viral icon, and it's absolutely insane. Sophie Cunningham came into the league known for one thing: her grit. You could count on her to scrap for rebounds, hit the deck for loose balls, and bring an edge that turned heads. But lately, she's been turning heads for a whole new reason. The muscles are leaner, her styles way louder, and the confidence. You can feel it before she even steps on the court. Watch her walk into the tunnel, and it's game over. She moves like a star now. She doesn't just belong in the WNBA. She owns every moment she's in it. Her body transformation is no accident, either. She's worked on her strength, tightened up her footwork, and crafted a frame that's both fierce and feminine. It's become impossible to talk about Indiana Fever basketball.
Or solid. Passion man will not come up with that rebound.
This isn't about vanity. It's about presence. Players can put up points, but Sophie's doing something more powerful. She's becoming unforgettable. And that glow-up,
it's not just physical. It's mental. It's emotional. And it's changing how people watch the game. Sophie Cunningham isn't dropping 25 every night. And she doesn't need to. That's the wild part. Her numbers hover around 5 points per game, a few rebounds, maybe a steal here and there. But when she steps onto the floor, everything changes. The pace picks up. The communication gets sharper. The defense tightens. She plays like her job is to wake everyone else up. Her movement is crisp. Her spacing is smart. And when she hits a three, it's almost always when the team needs it most. You feel her presence on both ends of court. She's got compact power to her. Strong shoulders, defined legs, and quick feet that let her switch onto guards or bang with bigger wings. That versatility doesn't always show up on stat sheets, but coaches see it. Teammates rely on it.
Teammates rely on it.
Her body language tells the story.
Fans feel it. Her body language tells the story.
She plays with intention,
sharp,
and that's why Sophie matters. She's not padding numbers. She's changing momentum. She's the kind of player who can have 5 points, 2 steals, and still be the most impactful athlete on the floor. Her game is about pressure, rhythm, and grit. And when you match that with the way she carries herself off the court, you get something way more valuable than a big stat line. You get a star in the making. Sophie Cunningham walked into United Center wearing a tight white tee that said, "Hot girls eat Arby's," a short black miniskirt and knee-high boots. And the WNBA hasn't been the same since. Cameras flashed. Social feeds lit up. Players, fans, influencers. Everyone was talking. And this wasn't a random fashion moment. This was calculated. The shirt wasn't just a joke. It was a brand deal. Arby's saw a viral TikTok Sophie made reviewing their food and jumped at the chance to partner with her. That tunnel walk became more than just an outfit. It was a cultural reset. The photos flooded sports media. Her name trended, and within 24 hours the shirt was sold out on Arby's website. Small and large sizes disappeared first. People weren't just watching basketball anymore. They were watching Sophie's every move. And why wouldn't they? She looked stunning. Her figure front and center, confident, sexy, and completely in control. It was more than a fashion win. It was a power move. Sophie sent a message that day. You can ball out, dress up cash checks, and look fine doing it. That's what stars do. And while others talk about growing the game, Sophie's doing it with a side of curly fries. If you haven't seen Sophie Cunningham's TikTok page, you're missing half the story. It's raw, it's chaotic, and it's absolutely brilliant. She's dancing in the locker room, flexing in the gym, roasting refs with side-eye glances, and laughing with teammates like a reality show in motion. Her vibe is 100% unfiltered. It's not polished, not forced, just Sophie being Sophie. And that's why it works. Her followers are climbing fast because she doesn't try to be anyone else. She shows the goofy stuff, the glamorous moments, the sass, the sweat, all of it. It's rare to find a player who balances elite athleticism with the kind of humor and presence that keeps fans engaged long after the game ends. TikTok is where she built her brand, and the league can't ignore it anymore. Clips of her in the weight room in crop tops, shooting fadeaways in full glam, dancing in cowboy boots. This is how athletes go viral. This is how they build empires. And for Sophie, it's all natural. It's not a strategy. It's just who she is. That authenticity is her superpower. She's not chasing clout. She's creating it. And people are loving every second. The WNBA handed Sophie Cunningham a $500 fine for a TikTok video she made criticizing the officiating in a post-game clip. She didn't yell. She didn't name names. She just let her sarcasm do the talking. A few snarky remarks, some well-placed edits, and the internet exploded. The video hit over 1.3 million views in a matter of days. And just like that, a fine turned into a marketing win. Fans flooded the comments with support, tagging the league, demanding change, and praising Sophie for speaking out. She became a symbol of realness in a sport where players are often expected to stay quiet and play ball. But Sophie didn't flinch. She didn't delete the post. She didn't issue some watered-down statement. She let the views pile up and kept doing her thing. That moment proved something bigger. Sophie doesn't play scared. She plays bold, on and off the court. That $500? Consider it an investment in authenticity. It made her more relatable, more respected, and way more followed. Some players stay silent to protect a paycheck. Sophie talks, and gets more valuable every time she does. Every team needs a leader who isn't afraid to make noise, and Sophie is that voice for Indiana. She's not starting every game, but when she's on the sideline, she's standing up, clapping, shouting, coaching. She's a player with the loudest energy in warm-ups, the one who hypes up rookies and challenges vets. And it's not just noise, it's meaningful. Her experience shows up in the little details. She calls out mismatches before they happen. She's pulling teammates aside mid-possession. She's the first to dive in when someone's rattled. You feel her leadership. And the thing is, players listen to her. Kelsey Mitchell respects her. Caitlin Clark jokes with her. The locker room leans on her. Sophie runs a room without ever making it about her. She keeps things sharp, keeps things fun, and holds everyone accountable. In the most savage yet supportive way, that's a rare mix. She might not be the face of the franchise, but she's the fire behind it. And when a team starts to click, it's usually because someone like Sophie made it happen behind the scenes. June 17th, Indiana versus Connecticut. Caitlin Clark gets poked in the eye under the rim. The arena gasps. The whistle hasn't even blown yet. And suddenly, boom, Sophie Cunningham storms in and shoves JCS Sheldon to the ground. No hesitation. Pure instinct. The ref calls a flagrant. Sophie gets ejected, but that shove did something the scoreboard never could. It unified the team that IT drew a line in the sand. That moment told the league, you don't mess with Indiana. You don't mess with our star. And you definitely don't mess with Sophie. Fans online went wild. Clark nodded. The bench rallied. Sophie became more than just a physical presence. She became the emotional anchor. That shove wasn't about anger. It was about culture, protecting teammates, demanding respect. It was a kind of moment that lives forever in a team's DNA. Highlight reels will fade, but that clip, that became a legend. And from that day on, you could feel Indiana wasn't just playing anymore. They were fighting for each other, for respect, and for Sophie's swagger had become so undeniable, Jeannie Buss herself made an offer for her to join Women of Wrestling. That's right. The co-owner of WOW wants Sophie to step into the ring. This isn't just a player having a hot season. This is a woman who's changing what it means to be a star in the WNBA. She's built like a machine, dressed like a model, and talks like someone who owns every room she walks into. Her presence is sharp. Her energy is louder than her stat line. She's not here to blend in. She's here to shift the culture. From TikTok to Arby's deals, from fines to viral quotes, Sophie is building a lane that didn't exist before. And as the league searches for its next generation of marketable stars, Sophie is showing them how it's done. She's not waiting for the spotlight. She's wearing it. She's walking in it. And every fan watching knows we're witnessing a full-blown takeover. This is what a modern athlete looks like. Strong, stylish, savage. And if you're not watching Sophie Cunningham right now, you're missing the whole show.